Kamen Rider. The Kamen Rider series, translated as Masked Rider, is a long-running Japanese superhero tokusatsu media franchise created by manga artist Shotaro Ishinomori, which began in 1971 with the original Kamen Rider television series. Each show generally features a hero who transforms into a Kamen Rider, rides a motorcycle, fights supervillains, and has a motive, often insects in early years, that shapes their costume and powers. The franchise includes multiple eras: the Showa era, the Heisei era, and the Reiwa era. The Showa era includes the earliest titles such as Kamen Rider Ichigo, Kamen Rider V3, Kamen Rider X, Kamen Rider Amazon, Kamen Rider Stronger, Sky Rider, Super 1, ZX, Black RX. The Heisei era began with Kamen Rider Kuga and includes Agido, Ryuki, Faiz, Blade, Hibiki, Kabuto, Den-O, Kiva, Decade, Double, Oz, Forze, Wizard, Gaim, Drive, Ghost, X-Aid, Build, and Zio. The Reiwa era started with Kamen Rider 01 in 2019, followed by Saber, Revice, Jeets, Gochard, Gov, and the upcoming series Zets. Common themes include transformation devices, belts, etc., the Rider Kick signature finishing move, power-ups or multiple forms for riders, monsters tied to the rider's origin or powers, sometimes moral ambiguity in the riders especially in Heisei era, and a mix of action, sci-fi, fantasy, and occasionally horror. The franchise has expanded into films, specials, spin-offs, manga, games, stage plays, audio dramas. Super Sentai. Super Sentai is a long-running Japanese tokusatsu franchise produced by Toei and Bandai and aired by TV Asahi. The name Super Sentai comes from Sentai, meaning task force or fighting squadron, and super signifying the inclusion of giant robots that combine to fight in large monsters. The shows typically feature a team of heroes who gain special powers, magical or technological, don uniformed, color-coded suits, use martial arts and advanced weapons to battle evil forces often threatening Earth. In many episodes, the heroes defeat a monster of the week, then summon mecha, vehicles or animals or machines, which combine or transform and engage in a climactic giant robot battle with an enlarged version of the monster. The first two shows that are now retroactively included in the Super Sentai series are Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger 1975 and J.A.K. Ki Dengeki Tai 1977, both created by Shotaro Ishinomori. Battle Fever J 1979 is regarded as the first official Super Sentai under that name or definition. Over time there have been many entries, over 40, each with a different motive: animals, vehicles, ninjas, pirates, detectives, etc. Varying team sizes, occasional extra heroes, special anniversary series, crossover specials, theatrical releases, and video/DVD specials. Super Sentai has been adapted in many countries, its footage used for the American Power Rangers franchise among others, and has had wide international distribution. Ultraman. The Ultraman series, also known simply as the Ultra series, is a long-running Japanese tokusatsu franchise created and produced by Tsuburaya Productions. It began with Ultra Q in 1966 and is characterized by heroes known as Ultras who defend Earth and sometimes other worlds, from monsters and alien threats using superpowers, giant size, and sci-fi technology mixed with human teams, often defense forces, as their allies. The series is usually grouped into eras or generations, which reflects shifts in style, tone, narrative complexity, and production values. The first generation spans Ultra Q 1966, Ultraman 1966-67, Ultra 7, Return of Ultraman, Ultraman Ace, Ultraman Taro, Ultraman Leo, Ultraman 80, up to around 1980. The second generation starts about 1996 with Ultraman Tiga, followed by Ultraman Dyna, Ultraman Gaia, Ultraman Cosmos, Ultraman Nexus, Ultraman Max, and Ultraman Mebius. The new generation heroes era begins in 2013 with Ultraman Ginga and continues into the Reiwa era, featuring interconnectivity, more serialized storytelling, recurring elements of light, bonds, heroism, friendship between the Ultramen and humans, and a heavier emphasis on merchandise, shorter episode counts, and global distribution strategy. Over its lifetime, the Ultra series has become a major cultural phenomenon in Japan and overseas, setting records and having a sprawling continuity of heroes, currently over 40 Ultramen officially recognized, plus many spin-offs and side stories. Godzilla. The Godzilla Tokusatsu series is a long-running Japanese media franchise created by Tomoyuki Tanaka, Eiji Tsuburaya, Ishiro Honda, and Shigeru Kayama. It originated with the 1954 film Godzilla, produced by Toho Co., which introduced a prehistoric reptilian monster awakened and powered by nuclear radiation. Over time, the Godzilla character's moral role has shifted, sometimes antagonistic toward humanity, other times a force of nature punishing human hubris, sometimes protector or even a hero. There are currently 38 official feature-length Godzilla films, 33 made by Toho in Japan, and 5 made in the United States. The films vary widely in tone, theme, and style. Some are darker or have political/social allegory, for example, the original 1954 film. Others are more action or monster vs. monster entertainment, and still others tailored more for younger audiences. The name Godzilla is an English romanization of the Japanese Gojira, which combines gorira or gorilla and kujira or whale, reflecting the monster's massive size, power, and partly aquatic origin. The franchise extends beyond films into television, video games, books, comics, soundtracks, and more. In its American branch, the MonsterVerse, films include Godzilla, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, Godzilla vs. Kong, and Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire. In 2023, Toho released Godzilla -1 to mark the franchise's 70th anniversary, which was met by critical praise and commercial success. The Godzilla franchise holds a Guinness World Record as the longest continuously running film series. Gridman. Gridman the Hyper Agent is a Japanese tokusatsu giant hero series produced by Tsuburaya Productions. The story focuses on 3 computer-savvy children, Naoto, Yuka, and Ippei, who create their own video game superhero. They discover that this fictional hero is actually Gridman, an interdimensional police officer. The main antagonist is Kan Digifer, an evil program who sends digitized monsters, created by social misfit Takeshi Todo, to threaten the human world and the town of Sakuragaoka. Gridman merges with Naoto to fight these monsters and protect both the real and computer worlds. Production-wise, the show was notable for being Tsuburaya's last non-Ultra superhero production before Bioplanet Wu. It was also the first Tsuburaya series to use D2 digital video for special effects scenes, allowing smoother slow-motion photography. The cast includes Masaya Obi as Naoto, Jun Hattori as Yuka Inoue, Takeshi Sudo as Ippei Baba, with Hikaru Midorikawa voicing Gridman, Masaharu Sato voices Kan Digifer. Gridman, the Hyper Agent-inspired superhuman samurai cyber squad, an American adaptation by DIC Entertainment, which retained many elements such as character arcs, names, some plot points, and sound effects. The series has had later related media. There was a short animated piece, Denku Chujin Gridman, Boys Invent Great Hero in 2015, and more recently the anime SSSS Gridman and its follow-ups in what is called the Gridman universe. Ryukendo. Magic Bullet Chronicles Ryukendo is a 2006 Japanese tokusatsu series blending superhero, action, science fiction, and magic genres. Aired on TVHE and TV Tokyo, it comprises 50 episodes and 2 specials. The story unfolds in Akebona City, where the SHOT organization combats the Jamanga demon army, led by the revived Daimyo Gren Ghost, who seeks to harness human despair to regain full power. Kenji Narukami, a practitioner of the Narukami Ryujin Ryu martial art, arrives in Akebono and is chosen by the mystical sword Geki Ryuken to become Ryukendo, the titular magic bullet warrior. He is later joined by allies Joshiro Fudo, Ryuguno, and Koichi Shiranami Ryujinu, forming the Maiden Warriors. They utilize Maiden keys to transform, summon beast kings, and perform elemental attacks. The Jamanga army employs demon beasts, often created using Maiden keys, to sow chaos and collect minus energy. Notable antagonists include Lady Gold, the only female general of Jamanga, and Baron Bloody. The series concludes with the Maiden Warriors sealing the power spot, sacrificing god Geki Ryuken to prevent Gren Ghost's full resurrection. Magic Bullet Chronicles Ryukendo was Takara, and we've incorporated its first foray into tokusatsu, and has been broadcast internationally, including in India, the Philippines, Indonesia, Hong Kong, and Latin America. Gransazers. Chusishin Gransazer, also known as Superstar God Gransazer, is a Japanese tokusatsu series produced by Toho Company and Konami. Aired on TV Tokyo from October 4, 2003 to September 25, 2004, with 51 episodes, is the first installment in Toho's Seishin series. The narrative unfolds 400 million years ago, where an ancient human civilization developed advanced technology, including giant robots and super cities. This civilization faced an invasion by an extraterrestrial force known as the Mosquito. In response, they created the Gransazers, warriors equipped with powerful suits and the ability to summon a giant mecha called Chusishin to combat the threat. In the present day, 12 individuals, each bearing a symbol corresponding to their astrological sign on the back of their left hand, are chosen to become the new Gransazers. These individuals are divided into 4 elemental tribes: flame, wind, earth, and water. Each tribe possesses unique abilities and can summon their respective Chusishin by combining their powers. The Gransazers' primary adversaries are the Warp Monarch, an alien alliance bent on conquering Earth, and their minions. Throughout the series, the Gransazers uncover secrets about their origins and the true purpose of their mission. The series explores themes of unity, sacrifice, and the enduring struggle between good and evil. Chusishin Gransazer stands out for its blend of traditional tokusatsu elements with a unique storyline and character development, setting the stage for subsequent series in the Chusishin franchise. Armor Hero. Armor Hero, also known as Armor Hero, Legend of Light and Shadow, is a Chinese tokusatsu series that premiered on March 28, 2009. It is the inaugural installment of the Armor Hero franchise, which draws inspiration from Japanese tokusatsu series such as Metal Heroes and Kamen Rider. The series was created by Alpha Animation and Hero Box Studio. The narrative centers around 5 protagonists: Sing Nan, Bei Miao, Dongshan, Si Chao, and Kun Zhang, who are descendants of ancient elemental villages: fire, water, wood, gold, and earth, respectively. Each possesses a unique elemental affinity and is chosen to wield the power of the light shadow stones, which grant them magical-powered armor. These armors are ancient heirlooms designed to combat the forces of darkness threatening the world. The hero's mission is to seal away 52 monsters, each representing a different threat, using magical stones and charms. The series combines traditional Chinese mythology with modern action elements, featuring themes of teamwork, bravery, and the battle between light and shadow. The series has expanded into a franchise, including sequels, films, and spin-offs. Notably, Armor Hero, Emperor 2010, serves as a sequel to the original series, continuing the adventures of the Armor Heroes as they face new challenges and adversaries. The Armor Hero franchise has gained popularity in China and other regions, contributing to the global appeal of Chinese tokusatsu productions. Hey everyone! Thank you all for watching until the end. I'll be back with more videos, so make sure to like and subscribe.